Hey everyone, Kevin here from Mercury Guided Tarot. Got my Morgan Greer tarot deck today. Thought we'd do some quick. Um, to make it shorter, let's just do one card readings. One card. So we'll do one. We'll do four. We're going to do four, but they're going to be just one card readings. So they'll just be a very general of what's kind of going on. And if I feel that I need to expand upon that, then of course I will. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what number you picked and how it resonated for you. All right, having said that, we're starting out with our first card. So this quick shuffle and this quick cut of the deck. There's my card right on top. Aha! Eight of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is you're very creative and you're very industrious, if that's the right word. I feel like once you get focused on something, you can keep going. You keep going. But I feel like there's some creative aspect to this too. So, like for say if you're a reader, you enjoy your readings. Everyone, as you know, when we do readings, if you're in this field, anyways, um, no two readings are alike. Just because the same card might come up at some point, it can mean, and it usually does mean something entirely different. So, what this is telling me today, if you pick card number one, this would describe, I would describe you as very industrious, creative. I feel like you slow and steady wins the race, is a phrase I need to say. There we go. Card number two, reading number two. We have the Queen of Rods. So in regular Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, it would be the Queen of Wands. But however, so the Queen of Rods in this case, she's very, she knows what she's doing. So if you're a guy, you know what you're doing. But it's that feminine sense here that I want to dive into because the creative aspect, um, she's made her own decision. Generally, when I describe the Queen of Rods, she's one who's a great visionary. She sees problems that might happen down the road and is able to navigate them using her wise judgment and experience. And if you are in this field, this metaphysical field, I feel like this is kind of confirmation that yes, you have mediumistic tendencies. We all do, but I think you are much more open to them. So if you're not a reader, then this could signify as a confirmation that you should perhaps start going to some development and see if it's for you or not. There you go. All right, card number three. I'm just picking out of the deck. Okay. Hmm. Eight of Swords. So if you pick card three, um, you know, sometimes I'm a very analytical thinker myself, very mental. And I feel like in this case, you have really gotten yourself into a bind in some aspects because you're overthinking instead of like, okay, yes or no, this is my answer. I figured it out. Boom. You keep going back over it. Well, maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. And you are just boxing yourself in here. So my advice for you is, to just take a few breaths and center yourself. Ask yourself the core question you want to know and trust that first answer because otherwise you're just going to keep second guessing and that's not good for anyone. So that's my advice on that one. And then card number four. Ooh, okay. Two cards came out, so I'm going to read them as such. We have the Tower, which is all about chaotic change. And with that came the Moon card. So since these came out together, I would say if you picked the fourth reading, you've had a dramatic event happen to you, or you're undergoing it right now. It feels to me like it certainly wasn't foreseen. It feels like, whoa, where did that come from? Like the rug being pulled out a bit. Um, and anytime that happens, of course, it forces us out of our how do I want to say this? It forces us to make change, and we don't like change. We're not comfortable with change as humans. We like our routines. So what this situation, though it may feel like, holy crap, what's going on? In this case, since you've got the moon card with it, it's what it is telling me is to just relax as much as you can on and try to tune into your intuition and see what effects this situation is going could have. And rather than feeling going right to the, oh my god, what am I going to do, why not flip the script on that and say, okay, this change is happening. It's obviously to get me out of my comfort zone, so I'm going to trust my gut, and I'm going to make decisions accordingly and not let it derail my whole sense of being. I'm going to trust that this situation is happening for a reason, and I just need to trust that I can navigate through it if I just trust myself. So, not to sound like a cliche, trust your gut, but I mean, it's true in this case. So there we are, folks. Those are our four one card, and the last one was actually a two card reading. So thanks so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments if your reading resonated or how it resonated for you. And we will see you next time. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.